Hi, everybody. I am Christine Justy of Mail Something Pretty, and my guest is
Anne Lewis from Sunshine Coast in Australia.
So we thought it would be fun to have a live, it's going to be a lot of fun, impromptu, unscripted, unplugged, and lots of fun. So things look a little different. This is not my usual background because we are actually in my craft room. I have not cleaned anything, so it's a mess. And the lighting is off, but it's better on the table than it is on us, so that should be better. But let me know you're here. Let me know that you can hear us because we had a little technical difficulties with setting things up, but I think we are good. But you're definitely in for a treat. We were just together in Las Vegas for a Stampin' Up! Convention. I'm seeing that Mary Lou is on and Nancy is on. And I know you love messes. Nancy is just like me. She's always getting glue and sticky and inky, and she's my kindred spirit way, way far away. All right, so we are in for fun because it's only this much planned. I knew which project we were going to do, but we didn't really plan it. So you're in for fun. So I'm going to put us on the table.
Hi, Mary Lou. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for my welcomes.
Oh, yeah. I probably should have left your face on. But we can actually, you can even, Anne doesn't know this program, so I'm kind of teaching her as well. You can actually, I'll show you later, you can have both kind of on the screen as well. So hopefully, I think the lighting is okay. Should we push this down to see it a little bit better? Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. So I'm going to put this here. We are making pinwheel cards, which I actually already have a, you don't have to move over.
Oh.
I already have a video showing how to make these Christmas ones, but we're going to show you different versions. And Anne's never made one before, so I thought it would be fun to make. And they are fun to make. So that's what we're going to do. The lighting's fun. Oh, great. Thanks, Mary Lou. I had said last week, it's a new light. This is the second time I've used it. And Anne actually has this light, so she's been helping me. Okay, so I will go first, I guess, right? Because you don't know what you're doing.
I have no idea.
You know what? I think this would be more fun.
If you're looking at my face.
If we're looking at both of us and the screen. Let me know if you can't see well on the thing. Oh, this is tough. To figure out how to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep that down, and I'm gonna move my computer. And I think that will. Nope, that's not helping. Wait. It's on this side just to get rid of that light. Nope, that's not working. How's that gonna work? How do I get rid of the
what?
I'm sorry, everybody. I know I'm doing this live. I'm just trying to get rid of this on the screen, but maybe I can. I don't know. You guys, I think you're gonna have to deal with this, but I think it might be.
No, I think the light is perfect because it's a halo over my head now.
Okay.
See, look at that.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Yes, you should say yes, Anne.
All right, yes, yeah. So anyways, I think it'll be fun to see us as well as the project because we've been having a great time together and we've been doing a lot laughing. Okay, so perfect right there. Anne looks like she's wearing a halo.
See, that's what I just said.
Okay, so we're leaving it.
Thank you, Nancy.
We're going to leave it there. I'm going to move that out of the way. We probably, well, when we're, actually, maybe we don't need it at all. So, I'm going to use the Countryside in paper for my, it was called a peekaboo, pinwheel surprise card. And I think I'll use this really pretty paper because you need paper that is coordinated on both sides because we actually are going to fold it. So you need to see both sides of the paper. Us angels have to stick together.
Thank you, Nancy.
Sorry, I'm laughing. But this paper I featured in my email yesterday. I'm so mixed up on what day it is. Yes, yesterday. Okay. So we need to start with a 6x6, which is great for both the 12x12 or the 6x6 paper. Right. Do you actually want to cut your paper at the same time?
Yep.
We can kind of do them together.
Do you want to grab it? It's that one, isn't it? Over there.
Nope. Didn't you want the pink?
Oh, didn't we change from the pink?
Are you doing Christmas?
No.
Are you doing this paper?
Yep.
Okay. Well coordinated.
Let's see, the planning's been.
Uh-oh, Mary Lee's ragging on Nancy. Oh, Nancy, I don't remember you being angelic. Did you want to see what I have? These ones?
Which one have
think
you
I-
used? You've used all of them.
I may have
that I've
used.
got.
There should
no,
be 6.
yellow one.
No, I
Oh,
think
no.
there's one I haven't used.
That one you've used. That one you've used.
That,
That
one I
one you've
used.
used.
That one I used. Yep. I think it's
Oh,
the
that
top one. There's 2 different bulb papers.
Let's try this.
So the paper Anne is using is new paper from the holiday catalog, which is somewhere on the table. That will be available on September 6th.
So what's the name of it?
Merry and Bright. Merry, Bold, and
Bold and
Bright.
Bright.
It's awesome. And so you can use it for both
So
Christmas, obviously, and birthdays and happy cards.
Does it matter if this has got a pattern, this one? Does that
Mhm.
matter? Or
Not really. So not, well, you'll see.
You've got sharp blades.
You're not just going to cut that all the way down?
No, because
Oh.
then you get all this piece.
Huh.
You would
I would
do
have
that.
cut it the whole way down. You
Sure.
do it however you want.
I know. Well, I
So we
would-
do things differently, which is very good.
I know. So what I would do is, so I've cut it to there.
To the 6, yep.
Yeah, lined it up again.
Yep.
And I've got a pretty good eye because I cut this fair bit. So then I get a whole piece just about
Ah.
left.
Okay.
But for storage, this is harder.
Yes, that's why I wouldn't do it that
Yeah.
way.
So, but it's just what I naturally
Okay.
do. Because that way I can,
Yeah, no. We've already discovered as we were half prepping for this, we're learning, we do different things, and we're teaching each other. So it's all good. That's what happens when you get together. Okay. So we have our 6x6 pieces of paper, and now we need to score them at 1.5. Make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 1.5. Yeah, on 1.5 on all 4 sides. So you can score either. Make sure you can see it. At 1.5 here, or did you know that this dark mark is at 1.5?
I did.
Okay.
I use the left side a fair bit on small pieces because then
Yes.
it's got a lot of support.
Yeah, but this one I actually tend to use this side. So we're going to do all 4 sides. Do you use, since you're in Australia, do you use metric or do you use, what is
I
ours called?
use
Imperial?
inches, but we're a metric country. I use inches because it just seems to work better. And for me, how I work out my measurements is, it sounds silly, but I kind of go, that's 1 stop, 2 stop. So
Mhm.
inches is so much easier than centimeters. It's
Right.
just small and fiddly. So yeah.
Okay,
So
so
1.5
1.5 on
inches.
all 4
So
sides.
I will go the other side just because
Yep, I'm just grabbing scissors.
while you do that. So I could use my scoring tool if I wanted to for this job as well.
It's just way over there, buried under stuff.
No. I've used this because unlike you, for any of my Facebook Lives, it's the last minute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all the projects done. And I've got to say, I've needed to be a little more careful with that because I was talking and designer series paper we know will rip if we
Right,
press
if you
too
press too
hard.
hard.
So we've got to be a little more gentle with it than cardstock.
All right, so here's a pair of scissors for you.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is, I actually found it easier not to fold it first, but to cut it first.
Mhm.
You're going to cut, rather than cut directly on the fold of the score line, we're taking the square off.
Mhm.
So you can cut it, but what works better is you actually cut on either side of the valley of the score mark, and you'll see why in a minute.
So
you can
taking out a little wedge, tiny wedge.
exactly.
Right.
Now, if that sounds confusing,
We'll see.
You can just cut right on that score line, and I'll show you how to adjust it.
Now, if I get this wrong, Christine, remember I've got jet lag. That's my excuse for everything at the moment.
I think actually on mine, I'm actually just going to cut on the score line.
So on both, right now. So you're saying on both sides, not just on one side.
Well, you just don't want,
yeah, no.
No, I'm trying to think of the words. I'm just going to cut on the score line, and I'll show you how to adjust it.
I know. I'm
So you want that
following
spread.
your instructions, and remember, I don't know what I'm doing, so I've never made this
Who
card.
knows
That
how
might
my
be a better way.
Instructions are good, but
Now
so
you're doing it on all four
all four.
sides,
You want to
and so we're going opposite to opposite, or
so you want to remove the whole.
oh,
square.
right now I didn't follow instructions.
All right.
And then we're doing the at the other. At
Yep.
the,
You know. Oh, yep.
Yep,
So the
right.
four corners. So it looks like a plus sign or a cross. And I'm going to ask you a question when you're done cutting because I don't want to distract you.
Yes, well, if I had a pair of long,
Oh, do you
the
want
big
the other
old,
ones?
the big old Stamping Up scissors.
Here.
Oh, I saw her using these in the kitchen, and I was horrified.
It was killing her because I used them to cut plastic bags. Do they sell these anymore? Or they...
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
don't, unfortunately. So this is a straight cut. We didn't do wedges here.
Right.
Or we did.
That's fine.
Right out.
So here's my question. Would you save these little squares or would you recycle them?
Well, I was going to ask you that because, to be honest, I have that much left over from cards. I would, at the end of the night, just swoop it in my bin.
Yeah.
But as I was cutting these, I was thinking, I wonder what I could do with
You
these.
could
So I would do both.
You
things.
could totally do something. You could make like a little square.
Well, you could, or you can individually back those.
Mhm.
But I've cut mine at a bit of an angle, so they wouldn't
Right.
be square anymore.
But you definitely could
Yeah.
reuse those.
Yeah.
Mine are going in the recycling at the moment. It's right there. Okay, so now you can fold on your score line. So you will, you're going to decide which is going to be the inside.
Your mic, on the other thing is muted. Mic is muted.
Where does it say
Up
that?
the top. There.
Oh, no, we want
That's
that.
okay. Thank
Yep,
you.
because
Sorry.
look, love listening to Anne's accent so they can hear you.
Thank you, Mary Lou.
Yes. I may be talking like you soon enough. I've actually picked up a few words. I said shift the other day of something. Well, I don't usually say that. So you can decide which you want. Make sure I'm on camera here. Inside, outside. So I'm going to have my stripes. We should probably show them what we're making, huh? Just grabbing this open. So this is what we're making. It's a pinwheel surprise card. So when you open it, you have this surprise on the inside. So this is what I'm talking about on the inside. So for mine, I'm going to have this navy stripe be on the inside.
And I've done the stripe
Yeah, I
because
think
I think
that
mine's
looks
a bit ugly.
So
I mean, I'll reword that. Mine won't look as nice as the outside one is what I meant to say.
okay. So as you fold them, so I want you to fold. So let's start with you're just gonna. So when you fold it, if you have a little buckling, that's what you're just gonna trim it to make sure that it's straight. And so for this one, I might trim my edge. And I think that will make more sense as you guys do it. You just want it to be a flat fold. So that goes down flat and then that's a little buckled. So I'll just go.
Yeah, I did.
And that's what I meant about kind of cutting on either side of
your strategy, the one you used, is a lot better because I cut my wedges and they don't look as neat.
That's
and
okay
tidy.
because that's fine. We're gonna fold them and so I think you'll be okay.
Oh.
See, that has a little buckle to it. Okay. So let's just check the comments. Oh, Mary Lou has to leave. Bummer. I agree. Have to pick up art. So Mary Lou, we're gonna see you tomorrow because I have some club members and some team members coming here to stamp tomorrow to chat with Anne. So we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see. Maybe we'll hop on live or not. We'll see how the day goes. Okay. But thanks for joining in. Okay.
Thanks, Mary Lou.
So I'm actually I'm going to take us off for a minute just because I want you to be able to see up close what we're going to do. So you're going to fold the bottom. It doesn't. Fold the bottom up.
So there's no top or bottom. There's just
no, right now it doesn't matter.
I know. Yep.
And then you're going to fold this corner back.
So to line up with the edge.
To line up with the edge. Yep.
So do you have a bone folder?
You don't have fingernails? Hold on.
I've been doing oranges.
Did you know? I don't know if they have Pampered Chef in Australia.
Yes, we do.
Do you know you can use this as a bone folder?
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
Good idea. Thank you.
I saw someone doing that, and I thought that was really cool. Yep. So just one. So when we're done with one, then you're going to fold the right side down. You might want to have a flat surface either or.
Oh, I know. Yep.
And then you're going to fold. Actually, hold on. Let's do it this way. See, we found that this is easier. So now turn it.
Yes.
And so now fold that one up.
Yes.
And now you're going to fold this back, just like what we did.
That is easier doing.
Yeah. That was a trial and error process.
Yes.
Now you're going to turn it again.
Yep.
Push that up and then fold it back again.
Yours is a little more perfect than mine.
And I'm using fingernails.
I know. Well, I think my wedges.
Oh, that's true. And turn it one last time.
Yep.
Same thing. Up and then back.
I just turned into one of those class members that goes ahead and then gets into trouble.
Okay. So then you're going to think, oh no, I don't have that. But what happens here is I actually rotate it one more time just because it's easier for me.
Yeah.
This part gets tucked under like that.
So this part goes under here.
Mm-hmm.
How cute is that?
Isn't that cute and easy?
It is super cute. Love that curl.
I'll turn this back on. Oh, how do I do this? Here we go. Yeah, it's super cute. So
Yep.
so now you can put anything on the inside. So this one I did a Christmas and I stamped like that. So we haven't cut any paper. We're gonna kind of finish the card as we chat. So we were just together almost a week.
Yep.
Oh, a week today.
Yep.
Out in Las Vegas. And sorry, I'm just reading that Nancy's saying we have way too much fun cracking. Yeah, it's been like this for the last week. We have been interrupting each other, laughing tons, and having a really good time. So it's all good.
So I just saw you bring your thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you clean your stamping trimmer?
I don't.
I don't want you to think that I asked that question for a particular reason. But if I did,
we did prep this part.
Yeah. If I did,
you want to show me how to clean it?
Let's hope it works, because US hand cleaner might be different than
Right.
Australian hand cleaner. But I just get some hand sanitizer. This is the easiest one, especially since COVID. And I just get a soft rag.
I took these from our hotel room.
And mostly, so I just put a little bit on. And there's a lot of other options to this, but I'll talk about this one first. And mostly our trimmer, well, my trimmer, and I think Christine's trimmer, gets dirty either from ink or from glue dots or glue or whatever. Yours isn't as good as ours.
I knew I had rubbing alcohol, but I
Right
didn't.
now. Oh, no, it took that one off. It just didn't
good.
take that one off.
Oh,
no,
I
it
did.
did.
I
It
found
did.
the rubbing
No,
alcohol.
it took it.
Okay.
It just, I needed to.
Well, we can tell them the rubbing alcohol works too.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol works. Also, we have eucalyptus oil and orange oil, which I don't know whether you have.
I don't know.
From the supermarket. But the easiest one for me, because that's just cleaning up nicely, the easiest one for me is you can get little, the swabs that they wipe you before they put an injection in.
Yeah.
You can pick those up from a chemist for in little, like they're this big, a little square, an inch square, and then I can do the back here,
I just took a big glob
Oh,
of glue off.
right.
That's what I was doing.
and I also do the top, so you can see. Whether you can see that, yeah, I think you can. I haven't cleaned it all, but I've cleaned a bit of it.
It looked. I can see the big
Yeah.
difference.
But the rubbing alcohol, and I also get in the little tracks. I haven't cleaned it all, but I've got a fair
We'll
bit
do
off.
it later because it will take a while because it's pretty dirty.
But the little rubbing alcohol, look,
Yes, we have.
for us, they're about the little
Oh,
ones,
the little
yeah,
packets.
You get about 1,000 little wipes for about $10,
Oh,
and they clean it up.
That's
like
great.
beauty.
okay.
And anyone can get them from the chemist.
Right.
So that'll be your
I think I have some of my first aid kit.
pharmacy. What do you call it? Drugstore.
Yep, exactly.
Any of
Both.
those.
Yep.
Right.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's great because this is dirty. All right. So we need. I put a back color. I actually for these ones I did the same color. I used lemon lime twist, and it just makes it pop out a little bit. So I'm going to do white. We didn't actually pick your color. So what color do you want to do? Because we'll just cut.
Where do I find it?
Well, I'll show you, but the papers are there. So which color do you want? Actually, which color do you want to be your card base? And then which you can sit there right behind us.
Oh, right.
And which color do you want for this
Right.
little?
So on the back of this paper, it tells me I have blueberry bushel to choose from. No. Crushed curry. No. Flirty flamingo. Yeah. Granny apple green. Could do. Lemon lime twist. Definitely could do. Melon mambo. Nope. Pool party. Poppy parade. Shaded spruce. So they're my choices, and they're on the back of
And
the
I can
paper.
pull out those colors if you want to actually see them.
Right, we'll do it.
They're all here. So lemon lime twist.
I mean, lemon lime twist looked really
I
fabulous
thought
on
it
yours.
looked like nice. On
Yeah.
there.
But I actually don't
You
think
can
it does it.
That's fine. You can do it different.
So this colour here, what would you call that?
Which
Melon
one?
Mambo.
That's melon mambo, and that's poppy parade.
I'll do Poppy Parade.
Why don't you
back.
pick a card base first, and then we can pick
Yeah,
a
Poppy Parade backing.
the base.
So you don't keep your
Brand
scraps?
new pack. I do. They're over there. This is just
I'm being very lucky here.
We haven't. This is the first time we've actually been in my craft area. Yesterday we went into Boston, and the day before was we were resting. We actually made a birthday cake for my husband. Do you want that as a base, or do you want that as the?
I want a base. I don't like the melon.
You don't have to use melon mambo.
Maybe.
You want blue?
I don't know. You keep going. And
Okay,
I'll
all the colors.
use your scraps. I can't stand using a
No,
whole
no.
sheet.
You're gonna see them better. All the colors. So greens, blues, neutrals.
So you do it by colour.
I do. Like yellow, orange, red, pink, and purple.
I do it by colour families.
Yeah, no. I like
No, the colours look great.
Yeah.
But you hardly have anything in the green tray. And I'm right. It's
Well,
hardly
I
any greens.
Yeah, right. I think there's the most amount of blues this year. There's lots of
blues.
blues.
And they're beautiful colours.
Yeah. So while she's picking her
Picking.
card base, what I did is I cut I decided since I have really just navy and white, I'm going to pick a white background, and that's going to go on the navy. For me, that seemed pretty easy because there weren't many colors to choose from. So I'm making this a square card. And you may see online a lot of them were kind of the standard size card, but I like square cards, and it's a square pinwheel. So I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4 for my card base, and that's going to give, and I'm going to store it at 4 1/4, and that will give me my card base. I also like to have my cards stand up this way rather than that way, because I think they flop.
Is that Pool Party?
That is balmy blue,
No,
so that's going to go together like that.
that's balmy blue. Have you got a Pool Party?
I do right here.
Oh, thank you. You're right. I'll just put that there.
Yep, that's fine. Things
Right.
fall on my lives all the time, so don't worry if it falls. All right, so we don't.
So
want
this
that.
is-
yes. Or did you want that?
No. It looks nice.
So here's the one I did with the other bulbs. It's just different bulb patterns, and that
Yeah.
was a rounder. But that has.
That is that.
I think someone did that one. Oh, I don't know what they use for a base though.
I know. I'm going to use this.
Okay.
There's some pool party, and it's only a small border, isn't it?
It's a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 border.
I know. So
As you're doing that,
I'm cutting 4 1/4.
yes, for a base.
I'm not
I'm
used
gonna
to
cut
that.
2 of these for us. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I'll come over a little bit. 4 1/4. So that's scored at.
4 1/4. Because that's a square card.
So, oh, because your paper's 8 1/2.
Oh, because yours is a different
Yes,
size.
sorry. It's having trouble. Because our paper is metric. So it's,
Ah,
so that's why I was looking a
didn't
little.
realize that.
Yeah. So ours are.
Different sizes. Do it again. Let's do it again. We'll put that in the
So
scrap
I'm
bin.
cutting it at.
Make sure. So it should be 8 1/2 by 4 1/4. Should be the
8 1/2 by 4
final
1/4.
paper size.
Right. And then I'm scoring at 4 1/4. Did I do that? I mustn't have. Rightio. So Nancy uses alcohol on a little cotton pad from the Dollar Tree
Oh,
to
perfect.
clean her.
Perfect.
That time the paper was
Do
right.
you want? Oh, sorry. This is kind of fun. Getting up, moving around, and still having some.
Come on.
All right.
Right.
Sorry,
So
I
this
cut
piece
those.
is
What is that for? Your
yes.
So
just
that
my
will be
layout.
3 1/4 by 3 1/4.
Okay, thank you. I'm falling behind here.
That's all right. I'm not
Can
on
I
a
cut
time
all the
limit.
way across on this one?
Yes, you can. Can you?
I would on this one.
Interesting. Let's see. Oh, they can't see you. Hold on.
Oh, so
No.
Yep.
You cut on the bottom, and I cut on the top.
I mostly cut on the bottom, but because it stops over here at like about 5 inches, I've then got to slide it up.
Okay.
But that's so I don't have to reach.
Okay.
So
But I have seen people do cut on the bottom. I just never have.
I cut a fair bit on the bottom.
Hmm.
But for our blades, we should be cutting from top and bottom because then it
Right.
uses both sides of the
Right.
blades.
Oh, don't put that away.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to, because my color is pretty dark.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut an inside layer at 4 inches by 4 inches, and I will cut 2, and you have the
Thank you.
option. You're welcome. All right. Now we'll put that away. So that. And while you were chatting, I was cutting. I used my largest square from the Stylish Shapes, and I just cut out squares to put on the inside of our little pinwheel.
So which set is that from?
That's the Stylish Shapes, which I use all the time.
They're my
All the time.
They are my favourite. My go-to. Just about every card
Yeah.
has that set in it.
So I'm noticing that mine is not quite flat, so I'm just going to smooth it out. And I'm also, my birds are upside, so I have 2 upside down birds and 1 not, but I'm going to make at least 2 of them right side and then 1 of them will upside. So this will be my position of my pinwheel.
Right. So you, I know you spoke when I was concentrating on mistakes. This opening this side.
Yeah, I like to do that with my square cards because
Oh.
it sits flat, like if someone displays it, versus that way it could.
Yeah,
Go
and in
down like
moisture.
Oh,
at
which
home,
you have,
mine
yeah.
dropped down. So this paper has up and down. Like the pattern doesn't matter
Right.
as long as I get it
Yep.
this way. So the lines goes
Exactly.
horizontal.
Yep. So all the paper in this pack does that. So it really doesn't matter. Even, I'll put this one together. My trees were kind of upside down, sideways, but it was okay because they were sideways here, but they almost look like arrows.
Yeah.
And that when you open it up, then my trees are in the correct position.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to find my glue and glue this to that.
Yeah. So,
Isn't that cool?
yes.
Nancy gave me that.
It's very nice. I like that. I'm having a private lesson
Oh, is it
from
just
you
you?
too.
No, there's other people watching, Nancy, but you're the only one commenting. Everybody comment. But yeah, she's admiring your glue holder.
So, what's the story?
It's for nail polish.
Oh, it is a nail polish holder. Fabulous. Thank you.
It's awesome. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to put some glue.
Now, I've got to be careful here because Christine, she knows, always says, I use so much glue, so much liquid glue. Sorry. Do I have
That's okay. But you do want to put the cover on because it will clot.
Yeah.
All right.
Love this glue because it'll slide.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I always think when I put this on here, I think it would, I might just do it because now I have a guest who can chat. I think it would look nice with a little texture.
Oh.
All right. Let's see what I have. I have snowflakes. Oh, that's might be the only Christmas one I have. I have some snowflakes. You don't get snow, right?
Nope.
Wood grain would look nice. Oh, this is the new one, the tile. That might not work on that. That might. That's a possibility. Ferns. Oh, that.
No.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
Weave, cane weave. Yeah.
Have
You
you
might.
got a
Oh, music.
Yeah.
Music would
I
work.
can use that.
Okay. So what I'll do, I'll pull that over here so we can
I know.
put it on camera. So these. Oh, which one am I doing? You know, I'll use the new one. I don't remember what it's called. Something tile.
Distress tile?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Something like that. Do you want me to look that? Oh.
No, I'm gonna put it over there so that we can do that. So my other ones don't have any texture, but every time I do it, I think it would look nice with some texture. So these both happen to be 3D embossing folders. So
Yes.
how you make the layer is use your thick pad, and then you put your. All right, so it actually works out because this is a pattern doesn't matter. I could go this way or this way. So I'm going to hold it like that. I like to put the fold in first because they can buckle. How do I know that? And they break. All right, so then we put our gray. Oh, wait. Is this not a 3D? Mine's a standard. Okay, so change that a second. So we're going to use, yours is a 3D, I think. I usually write them on them, and these new ones I haven't written on there. So I'm going to use a clear. Put my paper back in there. Just see. I'm trying to line up the edge with the edge of that. Make sure it's straight. Put the fold in this way. In this one, I'm going to. Can you grab that other clear plate?
See, I do use a different sandwich.
Thank you. You do? Nope. Hold on. Oh God.
I know. I use
wait.
the Stamping Up purple plate.
You have a purple plate
I have a purple plate.
from this machine?
Maybe. Maybe.
Hold on. Why can't
I have a
do
purple
this?
plate.
This is 3D. Hold on. Oh,
I know. First time it didn't go through,
it
did
didn't
it?
go through.
I know. Try your.
Are you supposed to use that?
No, but that's what I sometimes use.
I've used this folder before, though.
I know.
Mhm.
Just see
This
what
is
happens.
impromptu. This part wasn't.
I know. Go back.
Planned.
And put the white. Put the clear plate on.
Oh, this way.
I've tried. Look, and all machines are different.
Here we go. Whew. Kind of.
All machines are different.
The
So they
gray
all...
one should work. Because I have used it before. Interesting. But look, it was worth it, except for my little slippage.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
It is.
No one will notice it's
Now you could
not
put it
covered
through
right
again
there.
and still line it up.
No, that's all right. I don't think so.
I know. It is.
Oh,
that is
That
so
is beautiful.
pretty. I love that.
You know what I'm gonna do as you do yours?
Yes.
I'm just gonna cut another piece and do it again. Oh, that is gorgeous.
I love it. I'm gonna have to see. This is what happens. I'm gonna have to get that now. So you just put yours in the bottom, didn't you? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yours, you gotta be careful because if you put it that way,
Yeah.
and you're gonna, just want our people to see, and so if you put it that way and you're gonna fold it that way,
Yeah.
your music's gonna go up and down.
That's why. Oh, that's
so you have to go this way.
Thank you for that, because
You're
I
welcome.
had looked at that and decided that, and then when you put it at the bottom, I went, "Oh no, that's how you do it. I got that wrong." So is this a
That
3D
I
one?
think so. Let's look at my
Let's see.
catalog.
I'm gonna have to stand up.
Where's the catalog? It's buried.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll find that when you
Yeah.
keep cutting.
Okay.
Let's see what this needs. Can you see this? I need to put that over. Let's just see what we need this to do. Don't ask me.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
do with a 3D. Mine
Yeah.
should have done that.
Just needed a little.
So right. So,
So this one, I've got I've
hold on,
debossed.
move it over.
I know. Oh, well, I'll get rid of that for a second. Right. I've debossed this. I don't want it debossed.
Nope,
So,
you can't see.
oh, where are we?
So, you
There.
can't- so move it over here.
So this is what happens when you stand up. So this is the way I put it through. So it's come out debossed. So all I have to do is turn it around like
Right.
that, and it's easy as just right out. So you want to recut yours.
I am.
So while you redo yours, I'll find your
yeah.
catalog.
Oh, it's right here actually. It's just buried.
You
Thank
don't
you.
want that when you want the Christmas
Well, we
one,
can't
don't you?
open. No, the Merry Melodies in.
Oh, that one is, but the other one isn't.
Right. Which we can't open on camera.
No, but did you want the name of it?
Oh.
No, you keep going.
Yeah, it's right here.
I'll look
Just-
for that.
Off camera. Look.
I can show them the front cover.
I'm pretty sure that's a 3D. Yeah, see if it's a 3D also.
Oh. These Facebook Lives are hard. I think we need 2 people to do them.
Nancy, I see what you wrote. Don't send her one. I will give her my other one because you sent me 2 because that would be way too expensive
yeah.
to send to
The
Australia.
distress tile isn't 3D.
Okay.
What I do, which is obviously what you do as well, I just put print up a label, put the name of it on, and then that it's always the 3D, which helps me.
Right. So I'm actually lining it up differently so I make sure I'm lining it up this way
Yeah.
versus the other way. And so, but I'm going to put it through, which goes against what I said about putting the fold in first. But I'm going to be very careful. It's more, not the 3D ones, it's the skinnier ones used to crack.
And I think it's using.
Oh, look at now it's
label.
going through and it didn't go through before. But it's worth the effort because it's just gorgeous.
Love that.
All right. I'll show you.
I'm a bit
Jealous.
jealous. Yes.
Can you see? I don't know if you can see that texture. It's just beautiful. And then when I fold it and I put this on it, look how beautiful that is.
Right out. Is there any reason you don't pop this up?
Pop what up?
This up.
Oh, it just gets extra thick because it has some layers in there.
Yep.
But you could,
No,
but I haven't.
don't let Christine see how much glue I'm putting on here.
Lovely.
She always laughs at me when she sees my lives. How much glue? And I go, yeah, I know.
All right, so my birds are going this way.
Except, well, it didn't matter.
Well, you have time. You can take it off.
Yeah.
me too.
I can't read music, so I don't know what's upside down and what's
Yeah, I don't either.
right. So I'm going to guess that anyone who gets this, most of them won't read music or care. I know. Yep.
All right. So we'll let that sit for a second. Did you want white on the inside?
Yes, please.
Okay, so if you want to, well, you can either stamp first or glue first. I just cut, remember I did 4x4.
Ah, in the inside of the card.
Yeah. Oh, these are for the front.
Yes,
inside.
sorry. I didn't realise there was an inside of the card.
Because she wanted to know where you wrote. She was looking at this. Where do you write the message? Which you could just do a front and then write a message, but then she didn't know they
So
opened
much
up.
nicer.
That is going to go in that. I will decide later what kind of card I want this to be. I'll stamp something. And then, oh, thanks, Nancy. So that is for you. You don't read anything.
Can't I read?
No.
Oh, well,
So we are going to open this up. And so then you have your fun little surprise. So this is going to go in like that.
Open it
And so
up.
you either need a message or a picture, or you want to write a handmade message. So
am I allowed to use a stamp you don't have?
yes,
I know.
love for you to use a stamp.
I'm going to
you don't
use
have.
the Festive Fun, which I love,
Is it
love,
on
love
camera?
this because I thought I
Yep,
was
you
on
know,
camera.
It's
Right.
a little glare, but
Oh,
hold it up, and they might
Righto.
see it better.
Whoops.
Oh.
That's better. Festive Fun. So it has these really cute animals. I love the giraffe and I love the hippopotamus. But it's got the nice sentiments because they're vertical, so you can put them on a long skinny card. But I love this one, which I'll use on the inside, which is a little something for you with lots of love for me. Can use it at any time of the year. And I like this Happy Christmas one because I cut it down into little 3 pieces, and then put it, one on
That's
top
perfect.
of the other. I can't remember what you call that. And it's a one you can either leave black and any color and like just one color stamp, or I can color it in. Use some memento and color it in with either my blends, watercolors.
I just noticed there's a beaver.
Yes.
So I need to make some cards because my dad has a thing about beavers, and I gave him a beaver, a beautiful print. An artist made a beaver print for his birthday, so I'm gonna have to use that to make some beaver cards.
So you
for
didn't
my
hear what
dad.
I said before. I said I love all the animals in here except the beaver. But that's why the beaver's there. 'Cause it helps everybody.
Alrighty. So
Holy moly, your blocks are super clean. Your
she's
cutter
being
may
really
not
nice.
be, but your
I washed my blocks before Anne's arrival so that they would be clean because they were filthy.
line up.
Filthy.
So
I'm going to I'm going to use a bird from a bird's eye view, which we've used. You guys have seen me use it before because it's so cute, especially this time of year with back to school and the books and the glasses. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find my memento ink, and you're gonna figure out what you're gonna do.
who knows? I'm going to use this stamp that I haven't used yet. So I've used all the sentiments. It's not going to fit there. So you're not going to see a big one. Will it fit on here? Only just, but that'll be okay. Now I haven't added this.
Oh, see. So there's different ways to do it. Did you know?
I know. You want me to do it?
No, you don't have to use. No, that's fine.
You want me to show you?
Hold on.
'Cause
How long
my
do we
way
get?
will be different.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, let me hold on. Focus on. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna focus on you, and so just so it's bigger, so they can watch what you do.
So I know.
Hold on.
This
You know, no. This.
right.
There you go.
I know
Move
this
over.
is not. There's quite a few different ways. For some unknown reason, I find this. Except I'm going to do it wrong. Wait a minute. Now I'm going back to the old way. What am
Because
I
you
doing?
forget.
Every time I do it, that's what I want to do. So somehow I'm not
I'm
doing it my
watching.
normal way. So I never do it like this. What am I doing?
I've never done it this way either.
It's because I'm on the other side of the earth.
Oh yeah, you're upside down. Oh yeah, that way I've done it.
Except that didn't work real well. Probably because I took the backing off. I know you
So
can't
what
see.
she's doing, she's putting just
I know.
the sticker on a block.
I
Now,
know.
this only works if you have the big block, but this
Yeah.
big block is actually the best block to do it this method, I
Yeah.
think, because you can see.
This, why I do it using a block is I find it easier to line up the
Yes.
edges than any other
I
way.
agree with you.
But actually, this is not the way I do it.
This is how I do it.
I don't know why somehow, I think probably because I leave the paper on, stick it on, leave the paper on,
Right.
then
Well,
peel
yeah,
it
I guess
off.
I
And
do it
I
that
did
way,
it
yeah.
a little different. So I would stand up normally because I can't see.
Looks good.
And then that's perfect. And then this is my next tip, because lots of people always ask me how do I get them straight on the block so I don't get it crooked.
Can you use that paper?
Yeah.
No. It's pretty dirty.
I'm sure. Okay, so we'll just.
Anne doesn't like to use dirty grid paper.
I do. That's true. So I would just line this up as best I can. Oh, that doesn't work. Line this up best I can. This stamp isn't perfect for this, but so I use one of the grid lines, get this, then make sure this is square because I'm not standing up. This is going to be a hit and miss, and go like that. And then I know if I've lined up my grid.
Do you want to know how I do it?
The same? No, different. Completely different. See, we're now confusing them. Oh, we're giving them options.
I put it on the diagonal. Wait, you should see her face. Because
Sorry.
then when I look through the
Why?
block, my eye is not using, because if I put that on what I think is straight
Okay.
with the block, but it's not straight, my eye is using this straight line.
Which is what I do. Yeah.
But if I don't have it on
Straight.
straight, it's not going. So I purposely put, especially my words, on diagonal, because then I'm lining up the stickers of my stamp how I want it. Then my eye doesn't go to those straight lines.
Isn't that interesting?
Uh-huh.
My eyes are still spinning. Anyway, now I've confused everyone. Sorry.
See, I'm putting the
But
bird
two
on
different
I
options.
put the bird on
Wait a minute.
diagonal.
I'll got to line it up straight. Oh, got that upside down. That doesn't help. I've just lost confidence in my strategy
Sorry.
just by that one. No, just
blew
by
your
that
mind.
One fact. Yes, you have. You've rattled me. Rightio. So, all right.
So see how I put the owl on the diagonal?
Yeah.
So now when I...
Yep.
Or actually, let me do it this way. I want to use my... When I try to line them up, I'm actually... I have to stand. I'm lining them up right on the branch. I'm actually focusing on the stamp, not the lines of the block.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah,
I think
try
on
it-
some
try it with the
stamps
words.
that would work me.
Yep, try it with the words first,
Yep.
but I find that really helpful.
Righto. So I'm not going to colour this because otherwise we'll be here till tea time, dinner time. What do you call it?
Well, it is 10 of 3. It's almost tea time, but that's not your tea time. She does not drink tea, everybody.
I don't want that. I've got to stand up.
Yep, that's
I don't
okay.
know how you do it.
They
So
actually can't see us at this point. They're just watching the table.
Righto. See, now you've got to put the pressure on me. And to be honest, on this
That
one,
one may not even line up with the piece of paper I cut for you.
no, but I'm happy for a little overhang.
Yeah.
As long as I get the wreath in. I know. Pressure's on now. Two different strategies to get something straight. And they're both straight. Oh, so you're colouring yours.
Well, mine's quick. As you're
Oh.
doing that, I'm just quick.
Oh.
What you can do, if you want to color yours later, we just won't glue yours inside.
Yep.
How's that?
I know.
Um,
If it was me and I was trying to do this simple, you've got a room on you. Do it poppy parade?
I don't think I have poppy blends. Ooh, this is
If it was
not the best tip that I chose, but that's all right. I think I've shared this before. You can use both sides of the blends markers. I find that this smaller tip is darker, generally, although this is think this one needs to be replaced. This marker needs to be replaced. That's okay. Look at that awful tip. How smushy it is.
Yeah.
That's all right. For this,
I
it's fine.
mostly use the thin end.
It's funny. I use the brush end.
Now, because Christine doesn't have a blend, I'm just going to use markers. But I'm not going to colour all of this in because I'm lazy. I want to do it quick. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to put a red bow on. So I'm just going to put a pop of colour. Because for something complex like this, sometimes you, especially if you're making lots of them, you don't want to spend hours on it. So I just do a little pop where I think.
That's an old marker. Hopefully the tip works.
It does.
Okay.
Mine from 10 years ago is still.
Yeah, that's an old one because I know because of the.
I was going to comment.
There's paint on it from, what was I even painting? Green. It was a Christmas project and it apparently was on the table.
I nearly did say to you, so how do you clean your stamping right markers? But I thought that was being cheeky.
I don't. Candy, I saw you sneak in there. Better late than never. Well, lucky you, we're still on. Because this is a long one today. But it is, I think, full of some good tips and friendship and fun. All right, so I just colored that really quickly. And so, because I tried to, even though the birds on my paper is white, I tried to mimic kind of what was in there. So I'm just going to glue that on the inside. And I did contemplate, let me find it. Finding a photopolymer stamp is not always easy. Unless I put it back. Oh yeah. I did think about maybe stamping hello on top. What do you think? Is that kind of busy if I stamped hello and then I could put friend on the inside, or should I just stamp hello on the inside of the card?
It's one of those I'd want to see.
Yeah, I don't want to wreck it, so I'm just going to do it like that.
That's the difference between you and me. You know what I would have done, don't you? Gone for it.
Well, I probably normally would.
Oh.
But
and then going, now with hindsight, no.
So right. So I'm just gonna do that.
So have you got green ones? You must have.
I have green.
No.
So all my stamperites are over here. Yeah, and those are all the blends. That's Parakeet Party. What green are you looking for? I do have Granny Apple. That should be Granny Apple. I have olive. Olive should be kind of underneath. That's a dark one.
And I can use them. I'm not going to use them as blends. I'm just doing a little bit of a feature to make it pop a bit.
That's a good idea. Makes certainly with all those coloring, that makes it faster.
Yeah, I'll go over here. Blends are so much quicker to use than markers. Oh. I haven't stuck one together, but that's
actually, here's a contemplation. So since I inked this with black, I'm going to use black ink, although I would rather use navy, but I want it to match. So I'll use black ink. What do you need?
I need some green over here. I'm going to do something.
What about his earmuffs?
Oh, but they were glasses. Thank you.
Oh, I thought they were earmuffs. But you wouldn't know about earmuffs, would you?
No.
See how I did that on the diagonal?
Right. Don't know.
Oh! I should have used a pad. That's okay. I'll fix it later.
I'm not allowed to say anything here.
No, go
It'd be
ahead.
highly inappropriate.
Go ahead.
No. How did you? I mean, no.
I'm gonna stamp it again, but
Yeah,
I'll do it
that's
later.
what I would do. Just redo that. So
Yeah.
I need some more green though. What do you think? One of the presents?
I would introduce a third color.
Would you?
I would.
I know. What colour?
Well, since you have pool party, I would
All right.
introduce a little, maybe on the
good
sled
idea.
or something,
Have you got pool party?
or ice skates. I do. I think it might be pool party. No, pool party's these ones. How about the ice skates? Do pool party.
I know.
It just needs that third color to balance.
So much more fun. Oh, You haven't used that one. What have you?
I do actually,
Oh.
but I don't use that tip. I use the other tip.
Oh, because it was
Perfect. I think that's perfect right
You
there.
don't think it needs
Nope.
one? But
Nope. Nope.
Okay,
I think it's
one
perfect.
more. So that sticks in here. That's a good idea.
All right. I'm just checking the comments. They're mesmerized. They're not writing anything for a while.
Probably looking for translations.
Oh, I actually think it might even on the replay. It might have that'd be interesting. The caption.
Anyway, so I haven't stamped inside mine. I'm keeping my inside very simple.
Oh shit!
You know why I
You
did
got your
that?
grid paper dirty.
But you know why I did that? Because I was going to be cheeky to you. So let's see if I can get mine okay. So I got what I deserved. As I said, I always stamp. I never sit when I stamp.
Yeah,
So I always am amazed that you can get it straight. I'm feeling very nervous after being cheeky.
I'll fix
Not
that up later
perfect.
too.
Yeah, not perfect,
I have
but
to fix mine too.
they may not have been able to see that because what I would have hoped.
So this could be finished,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah.
I think so, because if you sent some of this card, they would think it was lovely, but they wouldn't know to open it, right? I don't think they would know to open it. Do you want to know how to fix it? All right, so start from the beginning.
No,
So kind of the order you did. You close that
Down,
one, you close
there,
that one, you close that
that,
one, and you
that,
tuck.
and thank you.
Mhm.
Can you lift your finger? I know. Thank you. I needed
You're
that.
welcome. You can also, if you want, see these are kind of, you can also glue those down.
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm going to put a little label, I like them up so then it gives someone a handle to pull.
Mm-hmm.
So I have these little cutouts. They're like little
Yep.
labels.
So where
And-
I haven't got those. Where'd you get those
These
from?
are new. These are also from the new holiday catalog that begins next week. It's from the Tricks and Treats bundle. So that's oh yeah, actually it's good. That's the stamp set. And then the dies, which I've been using lots, has this big die to make a box, like a little gift box. And it has obviously dies that go with the stamps. But it also has, it comes with 2 of these cute little labels. So you can
so
cut 2
different
at once.
shapes.
No, they're the same. I know
Oh,
they
they-
look different,
oh,
but they
yes.
are the same.
All right. Yep. That makes it easy.
Yeah. So I cut and then I just leave them to use. So that's where I got it. So you
I like this idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you. All right. Oh. So did I? Oh yeah, I gave you one. So on the buried samples, I stamped pull. We don't have a stamp set right now that says pull, but I took this from Paper Pumpkin, which are, because I know you don't have Paper Pumpkin, they are a monthly kit, kind of like the kits that we have, but they get sent every month. It's a subscription, so they keep getting sent until you tell it to stop. So I saved my stamps, and that's where that came from. But we're going to do something else since we don't have
I
that.
wish we had paper
I
pumpkin,
know
but
you-
our kits are still.
The
for
kits are
us.
awesome. The
Yeah.
kits are awesome. So, and some of the kits available were past Paper Pumpkin. I don't know if you knew
Oh,
that.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
some of them are. I can
That's
show you
great.
which ones they are because they were so popular.
Hmm.
So, I'm just going to take a pen and write pull, or you could write open, or what else would you write? I think just pull it open.
Is it pull? It's pull.
Yeah,
for
that's
me,
yeah. Okay, so
'cause
I'll
it
just
needs to
write pull.
pull.
So, do you want a marker? Okay. Is that the right color? I would choose a different color so it's off,
Okay.
so
Like-
it's not the same.
Oh, because
Well,
you're
what's
saying
that
it's got to
color?
go on this color.
That's shaded spruce. Do we have that? Garden green, if you want that type of marker.
No.
How about peacock? That's really close. You wouldn't tell. But that looks the
Right.
same. I think that would look good. And then I will do, I actually might stick with me because I don't have too many colors on mine.
I'm just going to make sure that I've got the right
And I have
side
extras.
of the dies. Yep, that's good.
Hmm.
Now, so am I, just to clarify,
So my marker's
so I'm
not
keeping
so good.
So I'm keeping the hole to
You
the
can do
left.
whatever you want, but I
Yeah.
did it so it's almost like an arrow. So then you,
Thank you.
and then we can tie a little ribbon on it. But my marker was not so good. Oh, you know what?
Hello, there we go.
Misty is a newer marker, so that might work better. It's close enough. Oh, did you know that there's new tips on the Stamp and Write markers?
So show me the difference.
So this blue, this navy is an old Stamp and Write marker, so that's
All right, so
See
they've
the
got
tip?
like an acrylic.
so now it
Wow.
has look, it's a
Yeah.
much better writing tip,
Hmm.
and it's actually a little longer.
It is.
So I'm really happy with the new design.
What
Oh,
about,
look at that! It's so much better. Look at the
It
difference
is.
between those two.
well, even this one, which had lots of ink on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh yeah, because that was an older one. I
Yeah.
have a new one and an older one. I guess I grabbed an old because it was a returning color.
So,
So I'm gonna use linen thread.
But just while we're talking about it,
Yeah.
what is the same on this end or different?
They redesigned it. You can't really see a difference, but it
Right.
has been redesigned.
Right.
And if you notice, oh, see how that's colored and that's not. That's black.
Ah,
so that's
right, yeah.
one of the differences. Sorry. Oh, okay, the old covers don't fit on the. Oh, the old covers do not fit on the new
There's something
design.
else.
That's something. So they're actually shorter.
Right, the whole pens are shorter or
Yeah.
something. aren't they? I know.
No, they're the
That's
same,
fine.
but the barrel is
that's what it
longer,
is.
so you get
Yeah.
more ink in the new markers. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to use linen thread, which I love, and I'm just going to put that through the hole and tie a bow.
Are you looking for your scissors?
This has been my longest live ever.
Must be my fault.
I may. Oh, I have scissors over here. I may have moved the other ones. Not saying that's a bad thing that it's long, but it's just my longest live ever. And then I'm going to take a dimensional.
So do you always tie your bows leaving the twine on the roll?
I do
And then
because
cut it. Yeah.
I think if you make a mistake, it's not long enough, you can take it off and start again. Versus if you cut it and it's too short, then it's wasted. I have to open up a new pack of dimensionals. Okay. Oh, where are they?
So do you do bunny ears? Or
No. My daughter does, but I do not. Is
so
how
who
you
does
do
bunny ears? Do you do bunny? Oh, I looked up as I pulled that through. That wasn't a good idea. Who does bunny ears? Who's watching?
this? When you tie your bow, I can't find my
Depends on
dimensionals, so
what
we're
sort of
gonna make
ribbon it
our
is.
own.
So what are you using to make your own?
These are foam sheets.
Right. So what do you use foam sheets for?
I used to use them a lot with when we had the playful alphabet dies, the letters,
All right. Yep.
and that way the letters would pop up.
Yeah. And you don't have to place
Yeah.
them
I haven't used
on
them in a while.
something fine.
Yeah. So
Have
what
you
I
used them on the new?
I don't have the new ones.
Right.
They're probably too skinny.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked. I don't know.
So I'm just sticking my dimensional straight on the card, and then I will put this on
So
top.
that's all I need.
That's it.
So I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't used the foam sheets in a while. I'll have to think of a project to use them with.
So you put it on an angle.
I did because it's kind of like an arrow, like.
And I want to hide the not perfect center of my card.
It's really
Oh.
cute. I like it with the music in the background. Phew, we did it. Let me put this back on. Okay, with your halo.
Perfect.
I have to figure out my new lighting system. So thank you. I had a note of what I needed to remind them. Remember?
Mystery host.
Yes. So tomorrow, if you're watching this live or tonight, is August 31st. So tomorrow ends if you have bonus days coupons, tomorrow's the last day to use them. If you want a kit, the kit sale ends tomorrow, and there's great sales, 10, 20, or 30% off the kit. All the kits are on sale. My mystery host party, tomorrow's the last day, and what did I tallied it up? I think we're at $40 for host benefits. So the more, I can put my host code up here. There we go. If you place an order by the end of day tomorrow and use that host code, you will be entered in for the mystery host party, which Anne is going to choose a name out of a hat or a basket or something, whoever that mystery host person is, and you'll get all of the host rewards, and I will pay for shipping. And so that was partly because I was away, so I thought you guys should have some fun while I was away too. And everyone will be a winner. I will send something homemade to everyone who places an order using that host code.
Now, can I add one more thing?
Of course.
Because I intend to post this on my Facebook page. So anyone in Australia, unless I post it today, like right now or in the next couple of hours, the kits will be available on Thursday, tomorrow. Yeah, no.
The sale of kits ends August 31st.
Today, so it's
August 31st, whenever that is.
Home.
Yeah.
So unless you see it on Wednesday.
Don't look
Thursday.
at me.
I'm getting confused. Right here. On August 31st.
Use the date.
Yeah, on August 31st. And same for so to use your bonus codes and your to get the kits discounted, you will need to do it by August 31st, not whatever it is in the United
That's what I'm
States.
saying. August 31st,
Yeah.
actually both markets, ends bonus days coupons and the kit sale. And then for me, my mystery host party. And then for my people, I have the paper share going on. And so that will be September 5th is the last day to sign up for the paper share. And you can just, I don't even know if I put actually the link on my website. I have, because I've been away. I need to figure it. But anyways, mailsomethingpretty.com/share will bring you to the sign up for the share with all the explanation and all the prices and everything. I'm looking. I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining. This was fun.
Thank you. It was fun. And thank you, ladies.
This was fun. Yeah, thank you. I know this was longer for me and sometimes
I'm
for
going to show off all the.
Okay, I need to put it back on.
I know. Some of these are.
Okay, so we're gonna push it up just so it's on screen.
We've got this one. Let's see.
And I actually did a separate video for the Christmas ones, really the card we made, but with the Christmas papers. So I will post that, but it is on my YouTube channel. It's a little bit shorter, clear cut. But these are just fun cards to make.
Yeah, I did learn.
Yeah, they're fun, and once you know them, they're really easy. Okay, so let me just check the comments to make sure we didn't miss. So Nancy does no bunny ears. She just ties it up. She likes the cards. Oh, hi, Carol. So you're coming in late, so which is fine. But it was a long one. It was an hour and 10 minutes.
Can't have been.
Yeah, we started at 2. Put us back on here. So yeah.
They were simple cards, but I made them a little more complex.
No. We had tons of tips thrown in, lots of differences, which is kind of fun to know how someone does it, how it doesn't. You show them how to clean my cutter. So it's all good. So Anne is here with me until Monday. And so this is actually the first time I've been in the craft room. So we'll be doing more, hopefully a lot more, that you'll see in the future emails and posts. But thank you very much for joining.
Hi, Carol.
You're going to meet Carol tomorrow.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. And hello to everyone in Australia. Okay. Bye-bye.